hockey games. Get ready for a world-class gaming experience with top-notch HD TVs. Don't miss out on this thrilling collaboration between Marina Station and Top Golf.
The Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And as long as Pat Malone is already out of bed.
Then I might as well ride herd around here.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith is still special too.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're coming in on this Tuesday morning. We got Sherry Raines in here with us. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, good, good. Pat, you with us?
I'm with you. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning. You know, I have been listening to the show off and on. I don't have time a lot of times in the morning, but Patrick, I just don't know how you can do this. I mean, Stephen, shut up.
I wish I had that button, Sherry. It would help me a great deal.
How he does it.
I'm telling you, some of the back and forth the other day, I mean, actually got a phone call in my office, and they asked me, is Stephen actually that dumb? I said, yes, he is. Sorry, Stephen.
I'm going to go out on a limb and ask what they were talking about.
It doesn't matter. It really actually doesn't matter. It could have been just about anything.
Yeah, it's across the board. All subjects apply.
So that's the way they do. They try to bring me down to their level where they can beat me up.
That's it. That's
Hey, if y'all trying to keep up with Israel, Israel is blaming Hamas, and Hamas is a moss, a big moss right now. They're laying
Yeah,
it
I
to
think
them.
they've cut off their power and all their supply routes. And
Oh, they've
everything.
been bombing
Yeah.
all. I ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of folks don't know this, but anyway, I'm going to put this out there. Actually, our Stan Woods and his wife, is my preacher. I grew up with Stan, known him all his life, but he actually was there. He was in, and he's trying to get back right now. But he was, when all this started, they went to Israel. They went
really?
like everybody else. And so anyway, as of this morning, for all those that's listening, they have made it to the border at 4:30 and are waiting to cross. So I think they're in, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jerusalem. They're trying to cross
So
over.
your minister is still in the country in
Yeah.
Israel?
He's probably crossed by now, but yeah, yep.
That's
Yep.
serious right there.
Yep.
Serious.
So anyway, but yeah,
Prayers
they were
for
over there.
him.
They had them, when all this started, they put them in bunkers and they were pretty close to the action where they was at, with all that's going on.
Well,
But
thank
now
goodness.
they said it's quiet where they're at. They're
Yeah.
at the border. They're fixing to cross over and all that kind of stuff. And last night I was watching the thing. We talked about that. They had a young lady that they had put in the back of a truck, and they were dragging her around
Oh,
and
it's-
spitting on her and all that kind of stuff. And and then last night they actually had identified her, and they had her mother on, the mother
The
of the child.
images coming out. I mean, we're sitting here a world away, so.
Yeah.
But you just really think about what those people are going through. I mean, just horrendous. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they took an 85-year-old grandmother out of her bed, hauled her across the border in a golf cart. To what end?
Well, this gal here. I'm sure she was deceased, and they just throwed her in the back of a
Yep.
pickup truck, and they were chanting all this stuff, and people were coming up and spitting on her and all that, and then they got.
Oh, and I think that one is actually a German citizen that you're speaking of. She's not Israeli.
I don't
I
even
believe
know.
so.
But I
If
just
it's the
know
one I'm
that she
thinking
was
of,
an innocent and then they got women they're dragging through, stripping their clothes off, raping kids, the 9 yard.
It's awful.
Just shooting
It's
people for
truly
no reason.
awful. I think they've awoken a
Evil is what it's called.
Well, I think Israel can take care of themselves if we'll stand out of their way and leave them alone. So
I think we need to get in there with them. I think there's the Iron Dome, man, that thing works amazing.
they need it reinforced, though. But make no mistake, the Israeli fighting force is one of the greatest in the world.
Hey,
It truly is.
That person that said I was crazy, you got a name on that?
They didn't say crazy; they said dumb.
Have you got
There's
a
a
name
difference.
on that?
It was
It
dumb.
wasn't Harry Vaughn, was it? Harry Vaughn. disguising his name.
Didn't sound like Harry.
Hey, how about this? One of my favorite persons out there in 1946, John Prine. Today is John Prine's birthday. Huge. And hey, we got Pam Tillis coming in. We'll be calling her about the 8:30 hour.
So she's trying to end her career, I guess.
And probably so. She's going to be over at the Smoky Mountain Center for Performing Arts. And
hey, that is a great venue. If you've not been over there,
I've been there. I was the first one to play there.
Oh.
We played there once.
That was before they put the building up.
No, we actually played there once. Yeah.
Once, huh?
Yeah, but anyway, huge John Prine fan, no doubt about it. Do you like John Prine there, Pat?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's also David Lee Roth's birthday today.
Woo! Go ahead and jump.
And the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, is 56 years old today.
Boy, he's a Newsom, ain't he?
He is.
Tanya Tucker was born today. Today is Tanya Tucker's birthday. She's still out there making music. And in 1970...
Locally, it's Wayne Fowler's birthday.
Hey, Wayne. Merle Haggard was number one with The Fighting Side of Me in 1970. You're on the fighting side of me.
Oh, joy. I like Go ahead.
And Cal Smith passed away at 81 in 2013. You know what his big hit was? Well, hello, old country bumpkin. There's frost out on the pumpkin. Remember that song?
I do remember that song.
If you could just talk the title and not sing it would be better.
Oh, shut up.
Stephen, shut up.
Hey, today
you don't have to use the button. Go ahead. Sorry.
Today in 1871, after 3 days, the Great Chicago Fire was extinguished. 100,000 people were homeless. It cost $222 million in damage back in 1871.
What caused the fire? Was it something to do with a cow?
Mrs. O'Leary's cow knocked over the candle.
Yeah.
And set the barn on fire, and it spread throughout the entire city.
No,
of course,
Chicago.
that's a old wives' tale, I think.
You reckon people look back on it now and think, man, we should just let that place burn on down. just let her grip, tater chip.
At least the south end of town.
Oh, I mean, come on.
They'll keep Miracle Mile, but the south end of town could go.
Yeah.
Well, San Francisco's burned a number of times, too, hadn't it? Hadn't San Francisco burned several times? And it's back?
The earthquakes caused fires in San Francisco.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Bob Newhart show premiered on NBC in 1961 on this date.
I like Bob Newhart.
That was a funny show, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And the second James Bond film, From Russia with Love, premiered on this date in 1963.
And that was with the real James Bond, Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Was it?
Yes, it was. You like Roger Moore, didn't
either
you?
one.
One of y'all
I'm good with either one. I really am. Either one. I'm good with either one.
Sean Connery was the man.
Pierce Brosnan. Best James Bond ever.
Oh,
I thought that was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he would be a good one, man.
God, that would be awful. They would just have to burn the franchise after that.
You know, he's actually trying to get some good movies out there for a change.
Well, he ought to, because he's got some real stinkers for a long time.
Well, he got.
You talk about Ghost Rider, man.
And
Ghost Rider was
2.
awesome.
Ghost Rider 2
yeah.
was the movie. Yeah.
Oh, well. All right, folks. You got anything else, sir?
Let's see. Do you care that U.S. Vice President Spiro Agnew resigned today after pleading guilty to tax fraud?
Huh. Who was that?
Spiro Agnew. He was Richard Nixon's first vice president.
Oh, okay. Poor old Richard Nixon.
That whole term of office was a disaster.
They actually said if Richard Nixon would probably been one of the best presidents we ever had.
He just made a big mistake.
Yeah, he resigned. He should have never resigned, man. People look back on that now and say, "Wow, are you kidding me? Ain't nothing to that."
No, it was recording this stuff. What was the mistake?
Yeah,
right?
we got some of that going on. Anyway, hey, we want to thank Young Harris Water Sports. We appreciate them bringing you this show today, and they have got a large inventory of boats and RVs. So go by and check them out, and we'll be right back.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. A Cherokee County man has been released after he was arrested in late September for possessing weapons of mass destruction. Randall Ashley was the subject of a parole check-in when officers say they saw explosive components in his residence. Captain David Williams with the Sheriff's Office tells WJRB that he was going to use them to build a grenade and pipe bombs. The ATF bomb squad was called in to assess. At that point, they disassembled the explosive components, making them inoperable. Ashley was charged with possessions of weapons of mass destruction. The case is still under investigation. The Cherokee County Sheriff's Office is also bragging on two of its own for national recognition. They are Epic and Door, two canine deputies who excelled in building room searches, vehicle searches, locker searches, and outdoor open-air searches. Their testing took place last Tuesday and Wednesday. And Georgia District Congressman Andrew Clyde has endorsed a candidate for Speaker of the House. Yesterday, he wrote WJRB that he will vote for Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan to replace Kevin McCarthy, who was removed from that spot last week. That vote could happen later this week. If you see news in the making, please message us through the Facebook app. Please download the WJRB app. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten.
Regain the ability to perform everyday activities after a debilitating injury or illness. Choose occupational therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
If you've been injured, you don't need to go to Atlanta or Gainesville to find a lawyer. The law office of Daniel Duello specializes in accident cases and is based in Blairsville. I used to defend insurance companies and saw their attempts to pay less through pressure and delays. Now I want to use that experience to help you get treated fairly. Just search for Daniel Duello or call 706-603-3036 and I'll see you in Blairsville. It's 706-603-3036.
Fall is here, and with it, the Cherokee County Fair returns to Andrews, North Carolina on October 13th, 14th, and 15th. Enjoy 3 days of live music, great food, vendors, arts and crafts, and coming this year, carnival rides and games. Saturday the 14th, the fair will close out the day with a huge fireworks display at 10 p.m. Family-friendly ticket pricing makes this an event the whole family can enjoy. For more information, visit CherokeeCountyFairNC.org. So head out to Heritage Park in Andrews and enjoy the Cherokee County Fair, October 13th, 14th, and 15th.
When you have big jobs outside, only the best tools will do. See Hiawassee Hardware on Main Street for a range of outdoor power equipment from one of the most trusted names in the business, Steel. Or if you're making a big push on yard projects, have our expert repair technicians make sure your saws, trimmers, blowers, and pressure washers are up to the task. At Hiawassee Hardware, your store for making big jobs easier and a whole lot more.
When Cecil Nelson started Nelson Tractor in 1949, he knew that staying true to your word and putting the customer first is what mattered. It's a tradition that still exists today. It's the reason we carry Kubota construction and agricultural equipment. Kubota shares that passion and commitment. Kubota's high levels of performance and reliability have served our customers for decades. Nelson Tractor, experience the difference.
Improving our patients' dental health one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims and the staff at Valley River Dental live by that principle every day. Get expert care within a broad range of services, from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So, if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Valley River Dental Dentistry in Murphy on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy.
Transitional care at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital provides a helpful step between hospital and home. It's perfect for patients who can benefit from additional inpatient care after a hospital stay. Learn more at erlanger.org/Western.
The Morning Dish.
The Tuesday Morning Dish is powered by Young Harris Water Sports. You want to deal with people who love boats? You've come to the right place. From a new covered storage facility to boat consignment services, it's all in one place with Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Florida has discovered a snail species found near Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
I think they talked about this already.
It's Margaritaville color. It's color of margaritas. It's the same color as a margarita. Can you imagine that?
The snail?
Yeah.
So is that?
I think it's drunk.
Escargot on tequila? Tequila escargot? I don't know.
Be like a built-in, what do they call them ice cream pop things y'all do with the alcohol where you just...
Like a Jello shot.
Jello shot. It's like a natural margarita shot.
I think that...
Escargot.
Do you like escargot?
I've ate it.
Ugh. That is nothing but a slug on the half shell. No.
That's good.
It was not bad.
No, never gonna eat that.
I might try one of these Margaritaville slugs.
Listen, instead of an oyster shot, you're gonna have a snail shot.
Snail shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that. They're finding all kinds of new creatures out there.
Yeah, there's new creatures everywhere.
Yeah. I just thought it's kind of funny. He's right down there next to Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
He's still at.
Maybe he's cultivating them.
I love Jimmy Buffett, or did.
He passed.
Yeah.
Did he recently pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty recent.
Yeah. And he was, what was cancer, I think, got him, wasn't it? Didn't he have? I think it
I
was
don't
cancer.
remember.
And he kind of kept it quiet. Nobody
Yeah.
even knew. I mean, nobody even knew he was sick.
Mm.
So, yeah, I don't know. The more people, the more people exercise, the lazier they are throughout the rest of the day. Studies suggest.
See, you guys, we're sitting here with these two, and they got their Fitbits on, and they're sitting here on the break talking like a couple of girls about how many steps I walked yesterday and how it yells at me if I don't walk. You guys, come on.
I don't talk like that.
I don't-
That's not my voice.
That was your voice in the
No,
break.
it
During the break, that was maybe it was Puddin' then, but
Is that Puddin'?
Oh, it's Puddin'. I was sitting here thinking, I don't have a Fitbit. I wouldn't have a Fitbit.
I can
don't even
tell.
want a Fitbit. But I ain't
Well,
lazy.
That's essentially what I said. Is I don't need a piece of hardware on my arm telling me how unhealthy I am. I don't need that.
I can look in the mirror and tell. Especially when you go to one of them motels, they got that full length mirror, and you step out of the shower, you're like, who's this guy?
Woo!
Hey, I watched the thing last night come up, KC and the Sunshine Band. Do you remember KC and the
I
Sunshine?
actually do remember they were on Bandstand or something back in the long time ago.
I'm really not a big fan because I'm not a big
disco. Well, you do like disco,
I
though.
miss disco. I want disco back, but anyway, he's 72 years old and he's gained a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good size, but I thought bless his heart because he's up there trying to do all that.
Is he still performing?
Oh yeah, man, he's up there doing all them wiggles and
Does
dances
anybody listen to that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're playing out there, but he's still dancing, and he's a big guy.
Well, look at Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. Oh my gosh, that is.
But I'm gonna have to hand it
joke.
to KC. He's like, okay, guys, if y'all here to see the 100-pound KC and the Sunshine Band, that was 40 years ago. He said he's gonna change his name to KFC and the Sunshine Band. I just thought that'll work. Own it. That's what I say. Own it. Own it. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if you can still get a crowd to come out. I mean, would you be performing if you had anybody show up at your shows?
I would. Yeah, I definitely would. If I can just get one person, I don't even care. Just one. Yeah.
Shut up, Steven.
Thank you for coming. Hear one clap.
Woo!
Oh yeah. But
89 years old down there twirling her underwear over her head for you.
no, probably not.
I heard a rumor that there were a group that did show up at one of your shows.
Yeah, they did.
And sat on the front row and threw granny panties at you. Or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
It was Packy.
Got him from a yard sale. Man. Gently used.
How
when
does
I'm
that
landing on your head.
Packy and Kurt Rogers and
You know, the thing about Packy is funny. I've seen him at a yard sale before. He has no problem keeping a straight face while he's sorting through the women's underwear.
Nope, not at all.
And then he
I tell you
Not
what,
at all, man.
where he keeps
You
a
gotta
straight
sell
face.
whatever you can find.
I mean, this guy, they be a 1 carat diamond ring
right.
for $0.25.
Oh, and he'll turn.
He'll
Yeah.
be like, "I'll give you 5 cents."
Well, like he's always bragging about. He's always bragging about ripping little kids off at garage sales for their video games.
He does.
It's sad.
Yeah, but it's all.
Man, you're killing my game here, man. Tell everybody.
And then he turns around and sells it on eBay for 4 times what he gave for it.
It's not worth anything.
Yeah.
You ought to just throw it away. I'll throw it away for you. Here, I'll take it off your hands.
You better be careful, Packy. He ain't getting much sleep here lately.
Okay, I'll back off.
Yeah, he ain't getting much sleep. Hey, we got a California woman is allergic to water. Could you imagine?
I've known someone who's allergic to water.
They stink.
No, it just causes all kinds of health problems for them. They can't drink water.
But
How
your
you take
body
a
is
bath?
water. Aren't you like
I know.
60% water?
I actually
or
knew a
something?
lady who was allergic to water. She had it was very rough. She had to take a lot of medication. It was, I felt bad for her. She couldn't use water to bathe. She had to use other cleaning
What?
solution. I don't know. I didn't get into all the personal hygiene.
I don't know. That'd be pretty bad, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I know a few folks that need to find them some water.
Yeah, that ain't allergic to it. Pudding.
Pudding.
I asked you.
Aquagenic
urticaria.
Oh, boy, we got the word out there now.
Where skin contact with water causes itchy red hives or swelling.
It would look like she'd burned herself when she'd let water touched her. It was pretty sad.
Yeah. And you got peanut allergies.
Right?
Yeah.
Which is why you can't get peanuts on the plane anymore.
Is it
Because
really?
somebody on the plane might get a whiff of peanut and have anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, we used to have a buddy of mine. He was
Grow up.
He was allergic to peanuts. We'd sneak him in there every now and just watch this guy. Give him a peanut. He don't know it yet.
Look at him swell up.
Somebody call 911. No, just give it a few more minutes. Watch this. Oh, well.
And you were not a bully.
No, I wasn't bullied at all. I wasn't bullied.
Please.
I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's see what Pam Tillis is doing. Let's go ahead and jump to a break, and we'll see if we can get her on the horn here. We want to thank Young Harris Water Sports for bringing the show today, and we will be right back.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV now offering the Supreme Surf Boat Line, along with Hurricane Deck Boats, Godfrey Pontoons, Monterey, Chaparral, Bayliner Bow Riders, Low Pontoons, along with both Yamaha and Sea-Doo PWCs and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the area's largest service center, parts and accessory selection, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV at 3676 Highway 76. Online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
Trying to keep my budget balanced nowadays is a hot mess. But for a hot deal on a hot meal, I go to McDonald's. I can mix and match a double cheeseburger with 2 100% all beef patties, 6-piece chicken McNuggets with all white meat chicken, or a small fries for $3.69. Plus, they have cool deals too, like a frozen Coca-Cola Classic for $1.79. With McDonald's, I'm cleaning up my cash flow. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price. Coca-Cola is registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
For over 50 years, Mountain Realty of Hiawassee has been providing outstanding service to our clients. If you're looking to buy or sell in North Georgia or Western North Carolina, Mountain Realty will provide you with the most ethical, honest, and efficient service possible. Our realtors listen and are eager to help our clients find their dream home or property. We're members of Northeast Georgia and Georgia MLS, allowing extra exposure to agents working with buyers. We are easy to find on the shores of Lake Chatoog in downtown Hiawassee at 325 North Main Street and at mountainrealty.com.
At Sentinel Plastic Surgery Blairsville, we have 3 new aesthetic treatments for you. 3 comfortable, affordable solutions. Small vein removal, age spot removal, or permanent hair removal. Maybe you don't show your legs because of unsightly veins. How about those brown spots that age your face or your bald head? No more waxing or shaving after your permanent hair removal. Contact Sentinel Plastic Surgery at 706-439-6486. That's 706-439-6486.
Our veterans deserve to be celebrated every day with an ice-cold beer at Club 66. Located on State Highway 66 in Young Harris, Club 66 is a fun, friendly veterans club with pool tables and TVs, plus a unique combo of a veterans thrift store, too. Club 66 is biker-friendly, and everyone is always welcome for good times with great friends. Check us out on Facebook at Club 66 Bar or call 706-379-3774 for specials and events. Club 66, God, country, and the Second Amendment.
They say only 2 things in life are certain, but that's not really true, is it? You can always count on your best friend to be there when you get home for a hug. Make this the year he gets a hug back at Lake Chatoog Animal Hospital. Lake Chatoog Animal Hospital provides the highest level of veterinary medicine with friendly, compassionate service for pet wellness and owner happiness. Call 706-896-1244 today to schedule your appointment. Lake Chatoog Animal Hospital, where your pet is treated like family.
The Morning Dish.
Young Harris Water Sports says it may be Tuesday, but on the lake, every day's the weekend. Young Harris Water Sports is ranked #1 in customer service and boasts the #1 full marine service department in the mountain area. So make it the best Tuesday ever at Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, we're back with you. We have no Pam. She's not out of the bed yet. She's supposed to be out of the bed. Went straight to voicemail. It said, if Stephen Phillips calling, do not call me back ever again. You know, she's got a new album out.
She had some good songs. I like Pam.
She's got that distinctive
Didn't she? What was
voice.
maybe it was Memphis or something like that?
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a big deal.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was Memphis, but
Yeah.
yeah, she's got a new album out that's really cool. It's called. But that's the only thing about it. When you release it, an album, it all depends on what, when, and where.
Right.
And being COVID-19,
And marketing.
not a good
no,
time.
that's a bad time. Marketing. Well, good marketing helps a lot though too.
Yeah.
You look at some of the. What was that one song y'all were playing all the time there for a while with Billy Ray Cyrus and that rapper? That is awful.
That was Tommy Townsend.
No, not that one. I'm talking about way before that. No, Billy Ray Cyrus. It was not Tommy.
What are you
No,
talking
I'm talking about like 2 years ago or something. Oh, Old Town Road or something god awful.
You didn't hear us playing that.
Golly.
Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying that version of that song was god awful.
Was
And I
there
cannot
another,
understand.
Was there another version?
I don't know. I don't listen to that stuff that much.
Yeah, I don't either.
But that was really not good. Sorry.
Of course, I'm a Swiftie.
You are.
I'm a
You are.
Swiftie.
You're just not very swift, but
I'm
you are
a
a Swiftie.
I'm a Swiftie. What? Could you imagine, though? You think about this kind of stuff, growing up in the music around the people that she did.
Right.
I mean, and
It's just every day for her, I imagine.
Yeah,
I mean, you
just-
don't know that it's a big deal to be hanging around Dolly Parton or
Right.
whomever. I actually saw Mel Tellis at the, early 90s at the Huntsville Prison Rodeo. He was the performer there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Cannonball Run.
He was.
Yeah, he was in Cannonball. Okay, Puddin', what'd you just hang up on her or something?
No, nobody was there.
Oh, okay. Well, just be that way.
I'm surprised you're not making him just sit there and hit redial.
You know how these rock stars are. They,
Hey, you know what's coming up this weekend? I want to mention it, and I appreciate you guys running the ad for that. The Cherokee County Fair is coming to Andrews this weekend. It'll be Friday. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Right.
But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday it'll be in Andrews, North Carolina, Cherokee County Fair, and they've got carnival rides and the whole 9 yards this year, so it's going to be a big deal.
So when does that start?
It starts on Friday,
Right.
and then it runs through Sunday. I believe it's like 10 to 10 all 3 days, and then on Saturday night they're going to do a big fireworks display at 10 o'clock to
Oh, that's cool.
close out a huge fireworks display.
Who's going to set the fireworks off?
The proper person? I don't know.
It's got to be a redneck. If it ain't redneck, it ain't
No,
going to
you
be
have
no
to
fun.
have some. You have to have somebody that's licensed and certified to do fireworks
Why?
in North Carolina. I don't know about Georgia because you do. It's actually Valleytown Fire Department will be over there, making sure that they don't burn anything down.
I don't know.
And every year there's an accident in those things. You know?
Somebody gets their fingers blowed off.
Only the ones they let Stephen. Yeah. Are you one of those?
Let's go get certified. I bet we can go online.
You're already
$5 to get a certification.
You're already certified.
Well, yeah.
So are you one of those idiots that did the bottle rocket wars with it? Your
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
best is the Roman candle thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, that's the reason it's illegal in so many states is because of people like you.
See, that's the thing about it. That's why where we're at today. They need to not make it illegal, and that way,
Oh, go to Tennessee.
The strong will survive.
Go to Tennessee. That's the first thing we saw when we were coming through the Ocoee Gorge. We come through the gorge, and there's a huge fireworks display where you can buy the most dangerous fireworks probably in the world and cold beer at the same place. And I thought, we have moved to heaven.
Yeah. Beer and fireworks. What a combination.
Well, it's like some of the pharmacies around here. What is it?
Guns and
Drugs and guns.
Don't you love the South? I mean, honestly.
I have arrived. See,
Yeah.
y'all make fun of Texas, but yeah, we just have drive-through margarita stands
Yeah.
in Texas. So.
Yeah, where is it? There's some place that there's a liquor store, and right beside the liquor store is a lawyer for divorces.
I'm sure that's in a number of places.
That'd be perfect.
But you go like to Louisiana, especially, you can buy spirits, alcohol, like at any any convenience store, pharmacy, gas station.
Yeah.
Everybody sells liquor. It's funny.
Yeah. Hey, hit redial on this.
Louisiana is a place where you arrive at the airport and they drive up in a golf cart with a bar, full
Yeah.
bar on the back.
Oh yeah.
Where's this at?
Louisiana, especially
New Orleans.
Going to New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Yeah.
I went to New Orleans, bless my heart, and I couldn't even. I mean, every time I could think I could eat, I would eat. I love that Cajun food.
Yeah, especially if you get off the, a lot of people want to go down to Bourbon Street, but where the good food's at is down off the beaten track. You find those little hole-in-the-wall family
Yeah.
restaurants. Oh, man.
That's the thing. I'd ask them, hey, where's
Where do the locals eat?
Yeah.
They don't tell you the truth,
And you
though.
can't hardly understand them.
Well, they probably couldn't understand you
Well, they
either.
couldn't, no.
Can you imagine a conversation between Stephen and a Cajun? That would be, I don't know.
We can do it.
We need an interpreter.
It's like that Joel Chanier, he's Cajun. and-
Yeah.
And he sends me all these records,
Zydeco.
and they're all in French.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Well, it's Creole.
do you have anything in American?
It's Creole. It's a mixture of French and a couple of languages, actually. But
Well, I can't understand a word of it.
Well, you can't understand English, so it's
Yeah.
not surprising.
Well, I don't know. What are you going to do? But what else is going on? What do you got?
Who, me?
I was asking Pat. He always likes to talk politics.
I'm not talking politics today. I had an unusual experience yesterday. I flipping the channel around.
Yeah.
And I found a channel that shows old TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching the next TV show coming up is Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
Oh.
And before they start the show, there's a warning to the audience that this show shows outdated cultural depictions. Viewer discretion is suggested.
Really?
What the hell is that about?
Well, I'd rather them put a disclaimer out there, Pat, than just not show it at all. Let people make their own choice. I mean, you've got to have a disclaimer for everything now.
Well, I mean, are you kidding me?
You're going to offend somebody. Offensive.
Yeah, the outdated cultural depictions are good old-fashioned American values, right?
I mean, honestly.
Well, Miss Kitty was a madam, wasn't she? I mean,
wasn't that Matt Dillon on that?
No. She was the saloon keeper.
Yeah, wasn't that Matt Dillon?
Okay.
Wasn't that Matt Dillon on that Gunsmoke?
Yeah, that was the sheriff.
Marshall Dillon.
Marshall Dillon.
And then Festus was a size kick.
And that show kind of amazed me because how many years was it going on and the Marshall and Miss Kitty never could work it out? I mean, what happened with that?
But you never heard
It's called
of Marshall.
sexual tension.
Oh, come on, Pat. Let's not get in the gutter.
Which hence
was trying to
hence the
explain-
disclaimer. Hence
that's
the
funny.
disclaimer.
Never mind.
You know, what is it? Burton Gilliam. What was that show? What was that movie? Burton.
Oh, Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
I watched it the other day, and
Now that movie needs a disclaimer.
it was
for real.
It was actually the opening scene, you know, where it talks about and then all the middle was cut out, and then it was the closing. There was
What?
nothing. It was just,
Although you could bleep, bleep,
it was
bleep,
just
bleep, bleep.
done.
Bleep.
Yeah, it was the opening and the closing. So.
Lord. And who was the other actor? Oh.
Gene Wilder.
No, I remember.
Oh, I love Gene Wilder.
No,
The sheriff?
Yes. I can't remember his name. Slim Whitman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Slim
yeah.
Whitman.
Yeah.
And who's the
He
one?
was awesome in
Yeah.
that.
Headley.
Alex
Lamar.
Karras.
There you go.
Alex Karras from the Detroit Lions was in that too.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the
What do you
guy
have,
that punched
Puddin'?
the horse?
I think so.
We don't have Pam, but we have John.
Well, John. How's Pam doing?
I think this is John from Brasstown. That's who I think this is.
Yeah, this is John from Brasstown, Corn Maze.
Hi, John. How are you?
Good. Hey, I wanted to see if it was okay with you guys to give away some free tickets to the Corn Jam.
I'm sure we can do that, can't we?
Sure.
By the way, John, how was your first weekend at the Corn Maze last
It was
weekend?
great.
Good.
It was absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
Good.
so we opened up the Corn Maze at 10 a.m. and we're open till 5 p.m. every weekend in October. So
Nice.
this weekend was wonderful, and we're looking to see more people this next weekend.
Well, that sounds awesome. So they've got a concert actually coming to the Brasstown Corn. It's called the Brasstown Corn Jam. It's going to be happening on the 21st of this month, and it's right on the back of the Pumpkin Chunkin', kind of the after party, right?
Yeah, we're doing an after party. We're going to have 5 bands out here. Colton James, who just won Andrew's Idol, he'll be out here. Reagan Boggs, she's from Nashville, Tennessee. We got GOG coming in and the Harm Brothers.
Yeah, my peeps out there in Murphy will know who the Harm Brothers are. They were a big deal for us.
My peeps.
That's right. So we got to come out and support the boys.
So what are we going to do to give this away?
Well, I would like to think of a corn question. I know we got a couple good questions. Last time we were on the show, we saw how many licks it took to get to the center of an ice cream cone.
Well, you talking about corny questions? We'll get Packy to do that. He goes along with his corny jokes.
That sounds good to me.
They will amaze you.
Oh yeah,
that's corntastic.
So do you have a corn question, John, or do we need to figure one out?
You guys should figure one out. Let's see what we can come up with.
All right. Well, we're going to have to get you off the phone to let people call in.
Yeah, hang up.
We'll get Pat Malone to
you
do
guys,
it.
you guys, I'll be listening online, and I'll handle everything from there. You guys are great, and have a great day.
Hey, hang on one second. How many tickets are we talking? 1 or 2?
We're gonna do 1 ticket to the Corn Jam, and you get a free glow maze and a free hay ride.
Gotcha. And you'll just have the ticket at will call just to let people
I'll
know.
have the ticket at will call.
All right, sounds good, John. Thanks.
Thanks. Have a great day.
All right, Pack. You gonna come up with a corn? Who's coming up with a corn question?
I got a corn question.
Oh, you know, Pat, he's all about that.
Pat
Don't
Malone
step
is our
on.
residing corn expert.
Yeah, don't step on Pat when it comes to that. That's his.
I know he's on it with the
designated
questions. Some of the questions
question.
are hard, though. I mean, Like he did one the other
Okay,
day.
here's the question.
Wait, we ain't ready to go to break yet.
Yeah, we got to go to break, and
okay.
we don't want to tell the question now. They'll just be Googling.
Yeah, we want to Google it.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the first ever McDonald's where you're served by robots in Texas. Nobody.
I think that I've already got that in Japan, so that's not true. Pretty sure.
Okay, in America.
Okay, well, you didn't say that.
The first.
Stephen, shut up. You don't have to use the button. I'm happy to.
I'm leading it to you. I'm telling you, man, all these fast food restaurant employees are done.
I believe that we're going to be fully automated probably within the next 10 years.
You know, now this is something I'm going to throw out there, and you tell me what you think. A lot of the problems we're having with employees right now is a lot of the younger kids can't work in the restaurants because of the alcohol.
That's not really the problem at all.
It's not.
No.
Why do you say
they
that?
can work? They just can't handle the alcohol. That's all.
Well, I mean, I know that, but they need servers. I mean,
Right.
how many busboys
So
do
what,
you need?
So like when I ran a restaurant, we had kids that were 16 and 17 that were serving. It's just when it came to taking the alcohol to the table, someone else had to do that, the bartender or another server.
But that's more employees.
Exactly.
Well, it's just the way it is. It's alcohol law.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, that's the thing, and they really ain't making enough money to hire the extra person. So, and they can't hire the young people because they can't work at the alcohol. I mean, it's a pretty good theory. I mean, it's not something just to wrap off and say, oh, nope, that ain't what it is. But it does make sense. That's like, you know, back in the day, you had Miss Kitty's and all them big bars in Atlanta, and they were rocking and rolling. And then when they changed the drinking age, they closed.
So what are you trying to say, that restaurants shouldn't serve alcohol anymore
I'm
so
just
they
saying,
can hire
do you
anybody,
think
or
that's
what?
part of the problem? I mean,
Not particularly. I was in that business for a long time.
Right.
Long time. I mean, we had kids that worked for us, and I was a bartender for a long time, and I would just take the drink out for them,
Right.
so that they didn't have a problem. So, I don't think that's the biggest problem. I think during the pandemic, people shifted and figured out that they could find a job making more than $2.13 an hour, that they knew how much they were going to come home with, and they didn't have to put up with rude customers and all the other stuff and late hours and working every holiday. I think people figured that out, and why would they go back to giving up every holiday with their kids, their family?
Yeah. I don't know. Poor old Puddin', he was an entrepreneur for a while. He tried that OnlyFans thing, but
the what?
OnlyFans.
He's back with us now.
He tried what?
Yeah, it didn't work out.
I'm not
Yeah, the
understanding.
weird thing is you found it. You showed it to me. I don't know how you found that, man. He didn't tell us.
I was the only subscriber. All right, Pat. You ready to ask the question? We're
I
going
thought
to
we
get
were
to a
going to
break.
go. Yeah, you can't ask the question yet.
Okay, we're going to
All
ask a question when we come back. 706-379-9770. We'll ask the question. When we come back, Pat, slow down a little bit.
I got it.
We want to thank Young Harris Water Sports for bringing you the show, and we'll be right back.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV, now offering new RVs from top brands like Cedar Creek Fifth Wheels, Cottage and Villa Park Models, Salem Travel Trailers, No Boundaries Extreme Off-Road Towables, and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the largest service center, parts, and accessories selection in the area, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV, located at 3676 Highway 76, or online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
You don't have to leave the mountains for quality pediatric care. Union General Health System is proud to have Dr. Josh Kennedy on staff. Josh is the only board-certified pediatrician in Blairsville. He's joined by Dr. Marjorie Turner and assisted by family nurse practitioner Danny Mejia. Danny is fluent in both English and Spanish and is ready to care for your infant, preschooler, or teenager. To make an appointment, please call Union General Pediatrics at 706-439-6165.
So, you're ready to sell your mountain home or vacation property, and you need an expert on the local real estate market. Union Realty in Blairsville is exactly that. Or maybe you want a realtor who's great at listening. If you're buying or selling land or real estate, call Union Realty in downtown Blairsville. 40 years of knowing the answer before you even ask the question. Contact us at 706-745-2188 and unionrealty.com, where service with integrity is our business.
Your table is waiting at Lucky's Taqueria and Cantina. Mexican-inspired cuisine with a full bar, located at 17 Merchants Walk in Blairsville. On Mondays, Lucky's features live music and buy one, get one free tacos. Dine-in only. Wednesday is Kids Night with discounted kids meals and a balloon artist. And don't forget about music bingo each month on Saturdays with sports on the TVs. Lucky's Taqueria and Cantina is the coolest, hippest place in town. See for yourself. Lucky's Taqueria and Cantina, open Monday through Saturday.
So, how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
Life's biggest moments call for unique and beautiful gifts. Let Davis Jewelers take away all the worry and indecision with a beautiful pendant, ring, necklace, or earrings. We've got a huge selection of unique pieces to make every special moment become an oh wow moment. Our experts at Davis Jewelry want to help you find the perfect piece for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and engagements, or just because. Find us at 417 Blue Ridge Street in Blairsville or davisjewelry.jewelershowcase.com.
The Morning Dish.
The Tuesday Morning Dish is powered by Young Harris Water Sports. You want to deal with people who love boats? You've come to the right place. From a new covered storage facility to boat consignment services, it's all in one place with Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, we're back with you. We're fixing to ask the question and give away some corn maze.
No, we're giving away.
Okay, the question is, where is the largest corn maze in America?
Oh, good question.
And you can win if you can name the state, and you get a bonus if you name the city.
Oh, okay.
And so to be clear, what you're winning is a ticket to the Brasstown Corn Jam happening on October 21st. And with that will come a Glow Maze ride, so an after-dark ride through the maze.
There you go.
A lot of fun.
Poor Harry Vaughn got lost down there in that thing. Took him like 6 hours to get out. There wasn't but one stop.
Well, they didn't. They didn't actually take him to the corn maze. They just dumped him in the cornfield next door and left him out there.
Give us a call, 706-379-9770. If you can tell me where is the biggest corn maze in the whole wide world?
No, the United States.
Oh, the United States.
Correct, Pat?
Yes,
Okay.
just the United States,
Okay.
not the whole world.
Hey, a warning here. Doctors alert consumers to laxative abuse dangers and warning signs at the ongoing drug shortage.
What?
That's
Are you just
that's
reading the headline? That's
the
bulimia.
drug Ozempic that people
are-
are using for
people are
weight loss.
addicted to
That's
laxative.
not one of the uses.
Well, they actually had the guy that did. I was listening to the program. The guy that did R&D on that drug, and they were asking him, is this? Can this be used for weight loss? And he would not. He would
Laxatives? I
not. He would not
guarantee it
support.
can
No,
be.
not Ozempic's not a laxative. Ozempic's, I think it's a shot.
I said laxative.
I believe
Yeah.
it's a shot, and
What
a lot
is
of
it?
people are on it. It's actually a drug that was developed to control insulin for diabetes, and it has become a drug that people are using for weight loss. They found in giving it to people that were diabetic, they were losing a good deal of weight on it. So now it's become a weight loss.
So what is the deal with why do they say laxative? Is it a laxative?
I'm not aware of that. Laxatives are different. Bulimia is caused by overuse of laxatives.
Bulimia? I've
People that are
got I
bulimic,
think.
you do not have
I think I've
bulimia.
got bulimia.
There's no.
I mean, y'all ever watch the TV and they come on these commercials and they give all these symptoms and stuff? that-
Yeah, it's gonna kill you.
I'm like, I got that. I know I've got that. I've got
No,
that.
I like the drugs that have so many warnings at the end that you could die from using this drug. Just let me keep the disease.
But your head won't hurt anymore.
That's right.
You'll be dead.
Do you have somebody?
We do.
Lee?
We have Steve Hutchinson.
Hey, Steve, what's going on?
Good morning. How y'all doing?
So, well, we're supposed to have Pam on here. You seen her anywhere?
No, I haven't. I'm out riding around right now.
Yeah, I ain't.
Well, if you spot her, tell her Stephen
her
wants her to call.
Tell her to call.
Yes.
What are you doing out riding around?
I do jams and jellies. I'm headed up to my pod to unload, and from a big show we had at the pickleball court this weekend.
Oh, okay. Boy, there's a pile of folks up there, wasn't there?
There was. There was
it
a
the
ton
sorghum?
of people.
Wasn't the Sorghum Festival?
No,
going
no, it's a
on?
pickleball thing up here they have.
Okay.
Pickleball
When's the
tournament.
Sorghum Festival? Did
I think
miss
it's
that?
this weekend and last
Starts
weekend.
the 14th.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
This weekend and next.
Yeah.
Did you ever stay on point here? We're talking about the pickleball.
You're asking me that
Stay on
question?
point.
Good gracious.
Stay on point.
Stephen, shut up.
Hey, where's the biggest corn maze in the whole wide world?
It's Illinois.
No, it's not Illinois.
It's not? Well, I will try again.
Is it an I state, Patrick?
Is it an I
Is
state?
it a state that starts with the letter I?
No, it's
No.
Okay.
T.
No.
You.
Are you just guessing? Are you just saying letters?
Well, give us a no. Z. Start with a Z. Are you going to guess again?
I'm going to say it's got to be Illinois.
Yeah, Pat. It's got to be Illinois.
He's just the same guess.
Well, I'm
Steve.
sorry, it's not Illinois. It's
Oh, I'm
close
sorry.
to
You have-
Illinois, but it's not Illinois.
Indiana.
No, you're going the wrong direction.
You have to use Packy's Google. You have to use Pack's Google.
Go west and north.
Oh, boy. New York City?
It's in Central Park, Stephen.
Oh, is that where it's at?
Yeah.
Well, you won. Congratulations, Central Park.
I give up. I have no idea this.
All right, well, we'll have to take someone else, I
I'm
suppose.
sorry.
Sorry, Steve.
Hey, bring some of them jellies and jams up here.
I'll do that one day.
All right, that'll work. All right, you be good. All right, the line is still open. The line is still open, 706-379-9770. If you can tell us where the biggest corn maze is, and it's not Illinois, and it's not New York City.
So what do you think it is? Where do you think it is?
Hawaii.
Hawaii?
No, it's in the continental United States.
That is a United States, you moron.
Not the continental United States.
Continental United
He
States.
doesn't
you
know what that
moron.
means. Patrick, he does not know what that means.
New Mexico.
I
New
know.
Mexico is not in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, like South America.
Yeah.
Like this is South America, according to Steve over here.
This is South America.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? It is.
Well, it's not, but you go ahead and keep thinking that. Hey, have you ever done a corn maze? Like a big
Hey,
one?
I'm looking at it right here, man. The world's largest corn maze.
You can't say where it's at. It's not in Illinois.
Well, according to this, it is.
Well, it's wrong.
No, it's not.
Are you
I
serious?
guess everybody gives up. We know it. Okay, folks, it's not a state that starts with the letter I.
It starts with the letter C.
It is not.
It's a state that starts with the letter M.
There we go.
Massachusetts.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not even a state. There was no such thing
What
as
about Pittsburgh?
Massachusetts.
Pittsburgh.
What happened to Massachusetts?
It's a Commonwealth,
You got a
right?
lisp?
Bless his heart.
Isn't it a Commonwealth, Massachusetts? He didn't hear me.
Yeah, I think Massachusetts. No, Massachusetts is not a Commonwealth.
It's not?
Virginia is, isn't it?
I don't know. You're the politician here. I'm just
I
asking.
don't know,
I'm
Pat.
asking.
It's not politics.
From the
That's
706-379-9770. It starts with an M. Everything I'm bringing up says Illinois.
Well, you need to bring up better stuff.
What did you Google on that?
I Googled the largest corn maze in America.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did Maz. I spelled it wrong.
So Debbie's.
Yeah, the largest mass. That
Yeah.
would be in Illinois, in Chicago, at the cathedral.
Yeah, Mass and corn maze.
It's got to be Massachusetts.
Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
Well, I'm looking at it and you're wrong, but you go ahead. He said it started with an M.
Yep.
Maybe we've got. Is there someone on there to relieve our suffering here?
There is. We have Heather this morning.
Hey, Heather.
Hey. Okay, it's Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yes, it is Minnesota. What city in Minnesota, Heather?
Oh, I don't know that.
St. Cloud, Minnesota.
I was going to say Duluth, but St. Cloud sounds good.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a big maze. It's got 8.7 miles of pathways, something like that.
It's got 11 miles. It's got 8.7 is the hard
Oh, that's the hard
pathway.
one. Okay, so that's yeah.
It covers 35 acres.
Hey, you want to spring for some money? Anybody out there to spring for some money to send Steven to the hardest corn maze?
Hey, where you calling from?
I'm sitting in Main Street Grill parking lot.
Oh, you got to fix and go in there and get something to eat.
Oh, I done ate.
Oh, have you really? What'd you have?
I had biscuits and gravy and bacon.
They
Oh,
do
I
pretty good.
love
They do
that.
pretty good over there on all that too.
Yes,
Yeah,
they do.
Lord, yeah. So where are you going
Shannon
now?
and them have a good business.
Yeah, they do. They're good folks. Where are you going now?
Work.
Where do you work at?
Well, I work with my mom at the beauty shop.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. Yeah, go make people beautiful.
Do you
Just
take?
remember, she's a beautician, not a magician.
That's right.
There you go.
I was just going to see if I could send you over there, but never mind.
There you go.
Oh, God, there's no help for Steve.
Well, okay, hang up on her now.
Bye, y'all.
Amen.
see ya.
Amen.
Hey, another
Bye.
big thing happening this Thursday, the race at Tri-County Racetrack.
That's right.
The
Final race
last
of the season.
one, man.
This
that's
is a big
kinda
one, right?
Depressing, man. That's depressing.
Have y'all got to talk to Ray about this?
Ray is going to call in tomorrow, and
Oh,
I think we're going
good.
to get him calling again on Thursday, too.
Yeah.
That usually means some free tickets out there, people.
Oh man, I had to
Free
pull my boat
tickets.
out of the water. Now we got the races ending. The leaves are falling off. And just a sad time.
Hey, Lee, did you get her name? Shannon, what? We gotta make
Heather.
or Heather. Sorry.
Because
we gotta leave her
She
label.
didn't
We'll
give
call.
her last name.
Heather, you better call back. Give
Heather,
me
you
a
gotta
call
call us
back.
back or
I know
text
who
us or.
she is.
We gotta.
You do?
Problem. Yeah, Lord, yeah.
Heather, biscuits, and gravy.
There
Put
you
that
go.
down. Could be the password.
Who y'all got on tomorrow?
Let's see. Tomorrow, I think we got Kevin Corbin. We're going to try to get Kevin
good.
Corbin again.
Who's that?
He is
The
our
state senator from North Carolina.
He Republican or Democrat?
He's a Republican.
Can't ask
I
that.
got to ask
Oh,
him.
I'm not
You're
supposed
getting
to ask
offended.
that.
Ask him how he voted, Stephen.
He's a Republican, but Kevin has done a lot for Western North Carolina. We appreciate him. He's really done a lot.
Yeah.
So, did she call back and give us a name?
Not yet, but that was the gentleman that was giving away the prize. He says he's going to give Steve Richardson tickets as well.
Oh, how
Oh,
nice!
right.
So,
Yeah.
so John, if you're listening still, Heather Biscuits and Gravy, and then Steve Richardson.
she is.
That's the best we got. And she may be calling us back.
Yeah. That's probably, yeah.
That's going to be a fun night. Was it radio silence now, Stephen? Are you thinking?
I
Are you-
know.
Are
I'm,
you thinking?
I'm sorry. Think I'm up here on my screen here.
I can't believe I asked you if you're
Said,
thinking.
shut up, Sherry.
Hey, it's almost Halloween, so you better be careful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. There's a lot going on
You
for
know,
Halloween.
used to Halloween, you'd go out and you see all these people dressed up weird and all that. And now it's just like every day you go out and you see people dressed up
I
all
know,
weird.
so it
It's like
takes all
that.
the fun out of
Yeah,
Halloween. There's no
screws
shock
Halloween
factor.
up, man.
I know. It's year round.
It's just sad.
So of course, now some people with a mask on year round wouldn't be a bad thing, but
I'm with Harry, man. Harry needs to wear a mask year round. I'm just saying.
oh,
Jerk.
Poor old Harry.
oh yes. Well, Harry does good. He's just on different. Y'all just don't think the same, Stephen.
That's a amen.
What is there? Did I mishear something about a dinosaur over on the gun store over there?
What?
Named Harry Bond?
Yeah, there's a blow up
Is there
dinosaur
really?
on the roof of Cherokee Guns. Yeah, it's named Harry the dinosaur.
Oh.
And the last name is Cassidy.
Ah, good deal. Good deal. So, John, if you guys are listening, Cassidy.
Yep.
Or Biscuits and Gravy. Heather Biscuits and Gravy.
There you go.
There you go. That ought to be your middle name, Stephen.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. Stephen Biscuits and Gravy
Hey,
Phillips.
we're gonna have we'll have Mary here tomorrow, and Gary Chapman should be ringing back in
Oh, yeah?
with us.
How's Gary been doing?
Good, man. He's been rolling right along. He's got a new song out. I'll be glad when he releases it. But
Oh,
it's,
yeah?
called
They're
One,
doing-
One Heartbeat Away. Oh, it's a cool.
I heard
tune.
something about that. And they're doing like a show on
On Wednesday nights.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, they
That's
do
it,
live
that's it,
streaming
that's
and
it.
all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And he sits there and people ask him questions, and it's a lot of fun.
So, how's your little show doing?
Which one?
Your Run, Drip,
Oh,
Bubble?
Run Drip Bubble. We hit
Oil
25,000
spill.
subscribers. I've got sponsored by Holly. I got sponsored by.
I thought you didn't take that sponsorship because you didn't want to
well,
be
I
told
changed
what
my
to
mind.
do.
I changed my mind. Changed my mind.
Money talks,
I got
does it?
another. Somebody else that's gonna send me some free tools for something. I don't know what it is.
Whatever happened with the moon pies and the spam? Did you ever get sponsorships there?
I got a guy working on that. So far, nothing.
Well, who needs spam?
I do. I need spam. What are you pointing at?
We want to thank Daniel Duello. He is a lawyer right over here in Blairsville. If you have a personal injury or you need to consult with somebody, you don't have to go as far as Atlanta. Contact Daniel Duello. Stephen, one. shut up. Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow bright and early. Y'all have a good day.
WM WJULAM Hiawassee.
Well, look a here. Guess who's number one in the Nielsen ratings again?
Hey,